Yes,
That's good.
Sit down, Hazem.
That's good. And I think I like the idea of you reading that. That's good. Yep. Let's do it again.
Ha.
I'm okay. I got the water. Thanks. It is hard-covered.
The book feels good to hold.
In the centre of the front cover is a pen and ink drawing of a middle-aged Englishman.
Its weight in the hand is pleasant and
The
firm.
title reads, 2 Expeditions into the Interior of Southern Australia.
The book is opened, turning firm yellow paper that sounds crisp and satisfying as each page is turned. The opening splash page presents itself as a medley of types and texts.
The facing page says it's facsimile printed in 1982.
The first published in London in 1833 by Smith, Elder and Company.
The copy endeavours to recreate the original with its 19th century printing conventions, where the text appears in different sizes and different typefaces. For instance, after
2 expeditions into the interior of southern Australia.
there appear the words
During the years
printed in capitals and very small. Then
1828, 1829, 1830 and 1831,
is larger,
with observations
again in capitals, maintains the size,
on
sits on its own line and is tiny,
the soil, climate and general resources
larger type,
of the colony
on
of
its own line but very small,
New South Wales.
is not only bolded but appears in a very elaborate typeface reminding us of a contemporary brand name, like Coca-Cola. There's a space and then the words
by Captain Charles Sturt, 39th Regiment. Turning the noisy page, the reader comes across the contents page and stops.
Again, this is laid out to mimic the original, each chapter giving brief descriptions of what it will contain. Modernist minimalism is far in the future.
Cradling the book in one hand,
What do
you
I say
cast
now?
your eyes down the contents page,
Yep.
scanning for the words
Murrumbidgee,
Murrumbidgee River.
The Murrumbidgee is now spelt with one R and an O instead of a U. It suddenly sounds foreign on the tongue.
So just do the character of
Chapter
Murrumbidgee.
3 says,
Character of the Murrumbidgee where it issues from the hilly country. Appearance of approach to swamps. Hamilton Plains. Intercourse with the natives. Their appearance, customs, etc. Change in the character of the river. Mirage. Dreariness of the country. Ride towards the Lachlan River. 2 boats built and launched on the Murrumbidgee, and the drays with part of them sent back to Goulburn Plains.
page 38.
You hold the book with one hand, looking through the pages as you read.
In 1830, Sturt and his companions travelled down the Murrumbidgee, first on foot carrying the whaleboat. Then, at present-day Maud, he makes the decision to launch the whaleboat. His descriptions of the country he passes through are rich in detail, but there is a sense that he is always measuring the land for its agricultural or grazing potential. His explorations have a distinct purpose, that of settlement for Europeans. He meets many Aboriginal people with whom he is quite courteous and non-aggressive, and they in turn are curious and helpful. Yet, in reading the journal, there is no real sense that he might be moving through another's country. In fact, is being ushered through their country as a guest.
At noon, I altered my course from northwest by west to west-northwest and reached the Murrumbidgee at 3 in the afternoon. The flats bordering it were extensive and rich, and being partially mixed with sand, were more fitted for agricultural purposes than the stiffer and purer soil amidst the mountains, but the interior beyond them was far from being of corresponding quality.
Sturt, page 41.